Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. It's been a while since I made a video. I got a couple things to go over. One, very first thing is really good news. KOESTENBRAUMSTAR is back. I'm a little late to the party on that one. A lot of people have said it in their videos, but in case people who are subbed to me don't know about it, he's back. I'll put a link down to his channel. Check him out. He's been around a long time, makes great videos, got a wicked sense of humor. It's good for the whole community that he's back. Also, I want to just shout out right on the bell. YNOTART, Tony. He's been around a long time, and he's just a great guy. I see his comments all over the place on all different videos. Always has positive, encouraging words to say to everybody. And the other day I noticed that he's got like 800 subs, and I thought that was kind of strange because I think everybody should be subbed to him and KOESTENBRAUMSTAR. So I will also put his link down there. So go check Tony out. He's a great guy. To my Canadian friends, if anybody's been to the Niagara Falls comic show, the one I think it's like in June or so, give me a shout and let me know if it's any good. I'm looking for comic books. I'm not into cosplay and all that, but I've been tempted to go out there a couple of times, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. And I know that the exchange rate right now is really good, so I think it might be a good idea for me to go up there. But for anybody that's been there, give me a shout and let me know how it is. I probably just would go up on a Saturday. I know it's a 3-day event, but anybody that's been there, hook me up. Let me know what I should do about that. Okay, locally there is a shop called Dave and Adam's. They've been on YouTube for a while. They were called something else before. I can't remember what they were called, but basically what they do is they buy collections, and the good stuff they send it out and get it slabbed, and the other stuff they put in their store and they discount it. It's a huge store. They do all kinds of sports memorabilia and all kinds of stuff. So I went there the other day, and I picked up some X-Men. I always like picking up the X-Men, even later Bronze Age stuff that I don't have. I like it. I can just get into it. So if I find it in really good shape, I'll pick them up. So the other day I was there, and they had 50% off on everything. Now the prices they have listed are not high, but they're like the going rate, so you're really not going to get a deal. But then they had 50% off everything, which they kind of run all the time, but you really do get a good deal on stuff. So there's Uncanny X-Men 211, 201, and 213. They were all 50% off, so I got them all for like 12 bucks, 13 bucks, and then when I went to cash out, they said, oh, we're also running a 15% off sale. So I got these things really cheap, so that was really neat. Anybody in the Buffalo area that is around there, go check them out because they have all kinds of stuff. Recently, some guys were running, a month or two ago, 2016 want list. I usually don't do want lists when I go to a show. I just go and try to find whatever I can find. I don't go there specifically looking for anything. But I thought it was a really cool idea, so I just figured I'd whip one up myself. Not in any particular order, but Fantastic 451, very hard to find in high grade. There's always issues with the top staple. The top staple is always sucked into the book, or there's tears there, or the staple's cockeyed really bad or something. But that's a very hard issue to get, and it's got a great cover, so I've been looking for that one probably for 10 years now. And unfortunately, the 9.0s are going for like 600 bucks, and I saw a 9.4 for 2,400, so that's not going to happen. But anyway, I've been on the hunt for that one for a long time. Fantastic 466, I need a good copy of that. Mine's probably like a VG Fine, maybe, an FF37. If I was to get those 3 books, I would have a really nice run from like 20 up to about 170 or so. Amazing Spider-Man 11, I've been looking for that one for a long time too. Prices are up, prices are down. It's a dark cover. Obviously, it's an early Spider-Man, so it's kind of hard to get, and it's expensive also. So I'm constantly hunting for those to see if I can get them and find a deal somewhere. Amazing Spider-Man 19, I have that one, but it's not in real good grade. I'm trying to upgrade this one for years. I actually had one bought about 5 years ago, and PayPal took a dump on me, and I couldn't pay for it, and the guy got mad at me, and he relisted it. Even though I told him, look, I got 100% feedback and everything I'm going to pay, I just got to figure out what's going on with it. So he relisted it, and I actually bid on it when he relisted it because PayPal was working again, and he blocked me. So the guy definitely didn't trust me, so I couldn't bid on it, so that sucked. So I'm still looking for it. Avengers 62, I've had a hard time finding that one at high grade, along with 57. 57 is a lot more expensive. Red cover, it's really cool, but I haven't been able to find one in nice grade low price, so I'm not sure about that one. And these I just kind of lumped together. Journey into Mystery 100, 101, or 102. I'd be happy with any of those. Same with Tales of Suspense 58, 59, or 60. Any one of those would be great. And Avengers 3579. Of course, those are going to be expensive looking for them in the grade that I look for them. But I would love to get one of those too, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I had a little technical difficulty. I am back. Picked this one up recently at a local show. I actually got to cross one off my list. Real nice book. I've been looking for this for a long time. I've seen a lot of 9.0s on eBay, even ones that are slab, and a lot of them have the distributor ink overspray on them. And it's not a real expensive book, but I've just had a hard time finding a nice copy, and this is a really nice copy. Really nice white pages. Nice cover, only a couple minor little creases on the cover on the corners. Really nice book, nice and solid. Exactly the grade I was looking for, at a price that I was looking for, and very happy to get that one off the list. I've been looking for that for quite a while. Next one, I picked this one up on eBay. Got this from Comics for Less. A lot of guys have talked about them. I've seen their auctions for quite a while, but I've never bought from them because all their books are usually they're raw, and they only show the front and the back cover, and they show it in a plastic bag. And you know, I've sold stuff on eBay before, and I show as many pictures as I can. They'll give you up to like 11 or 12 pictures for free, so it kind of bothers me that somebody won't show you the whole book when they can for nothing. It doesn't cost them anything extra. But anyway, I saw this one on there, and a lot of guys had said that they bought things from them and they turned out really good. And the front and the back cover looked really good, so I took a shot at it, and I hit a home run. Really nice book, no creases anywhere, top's real nice, beautiful color. Has one very, very mild bend right here, which is absolutely nothing. Corners are super sharp. Inside of the book is as white or whiter than that last one that I just showed you. And this is a lot earlier. Just a really nice book. Has that comic book smell to it. Staples are real nice. Love these Jack Kirby Thors. And look at that, really, really nice book. Super nice. So, funny thing is, when I got the book from them, it was in a plastic bag, but they had a backing board in there. So they take pictures of it without a backing board in there, in a plastic bag, so at some point they stick a board in there. And I'm very happy with the purchase. I'm not trying to put them down or anything, but I just think it's kind of weird the way they do it. But you know, I might take a shot at them again because really happy with it. So that's a nice book. I'm really glad with that one. Okay, and the last thing to do is a little unslabbing. This book was really never on my radar because I never thought I'd find it in the grade and the price that I wanted. And I watched it on eBay for a while. Somebody posted it. It's a CBCS graded book. And it's one that I just always thought was overpriced. It is a really cool book, but I just never thought I'd end up getting it. Well, they had it for sale, and I watched it, and nobody bid on it. They had a starting price, and I'm going to buy it now. And then eBay had a 10% off sale. It wasn't the seller, it was eBay itself. They gave you a 10% off coupon. So that knocked quite a bit off the book. And this is another one of those where I'm like, well, I can't let it go at that price. I got to take a shot at it. And I'm really glad I did because it fills a really big hole in my collection. Fantastic Four and Spider-Man were really my two favorite books. And I had this big gaping hole in there, and this fills it in for me. So there's Amazing Spider-Man 50. It's graded 8.5 with white pages. What I do like about CBCS, which just about everybody knows now, is that you can get the grader notes on the book before you buy it. So you pretty much get a shot at what they saw, things that they figured were defects, or what they noted were defects. So this book has a couple tiny ones. It has a little bend down in the corner here. Really nice on the bottom. Spine's real nice. Has a little bend, or a little corner crease rather, right there. And then up here in the corner, it has a tiny little bit of color loss and a tiny little crease right there. Now on the back cover, there's a little ding down here. And there's a tiny, tiny little ding here. I don't even think they talked about these in the grader notes. They just talked about the two corner things, but the spine is just really nice and solid. And being the colors on this book, a lot of stuff shows up on it being solid colors up along the top and the reds down here. So I'm really happy with it. And let's take it out, take a look at it. So here we go. For everybody that really gets freaked out when I do this, I do these anyway, you know, so I've been unslabbing books for probably about 10 years now, and I don't do it for shock value. I kid around with some people that leave me notes that are freaked out by it, so I kind of give them a hard time, but basically this is the only way I can buy high-grade books at a high price and know what I'm getting on eBay. And even if I get them raw at a convention, I don't know if they've been monkeyed with or not. You know, I don't know if they're trimmed. I can't tell if books are trimmed. Some professional color touch, I probably wouldn't be able to see what it is. So it gives me the ability to buy something and know that it hasn't been restored in any way, and that's really a big issue for me. I'm gonna flip this the other way. Of course, the book could have been pressed. We'll never know. Save that for later. And I didn't cut this one too good. It's cut up along the top pretty good. I missed the side. Hold your breath, everybody. I have noted before that the CBCS books, the CBS slab was a little more difficult to get open. I finally figured out how to do it. They have kind of like snaps on the top and the bottom edges. If you get rid of those, if you pop those off, the book will open right up for you. Or the slab will open right up for you, I'm sorry. Isn't this exciting? Okay, so there's an 8.5 grade. Drum roll, please. Alright, that looks really nice. Pages are really nice. Inside cover's good. Don't see any paper in here so far. The micro chamber paper. I will add some of that myself. I'm surprised it's not in here. There's a pretty classic picture. Staples are real nice. Don't see anybody's name written in here yet. Pages are really nice. There's no tanning at all. No, it's really not off color. They're really nice. Looking good. All right. Beauty. Beauty. Oh, loving it. That's just a beautiful book. Those are the kind of defects I can live with. ETA Nick asked the question once, what kind of defects can you live with in a book? You know, what are you looking for? And those are about enough for me. That's just a beauty. Very, very happy. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.